Today, our topic is the Stoics' approach to handling criticism. Life is full of moments where people judge us, give their opinions, or criticize what we do. Sometimes it feels helpful, but other times it can hurt. The Stoics, who were ancient philosophers, had a very strong and practical way of dealing with criticism. They believed that the way we react to what others say about us is more important than the criticism itself. Let's explore how Stoicism can help us handle criticism in a calm and wise way. First, let's understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism is philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot control. The Stoics believe that our emotions, like anger or sadness, come from our thoughts and not from outside events. This means that if someone criticizes us, it is not the criticism that hurts us, but how we think about it. The Stoic approach teaches us to think differently about criticism so that it does not upset us. One of the most important Stoic ideas is to separate what is in our control from what is not. When someone criticizes us, their words and opinions are not in our control. We cannot change what they say or think. But what is in our control is how we respond. We can choose to stay calm and not let their words disturb our peace of mind. This is not easy, but with practice, it becomes easier. A famous Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that criticism is just an event, and it is our reaction that decides whether it will affect us or not. If we react with anger or sadness, we give power to the criticism. But if we react with calmness and understanding, we take away its power. Another Stoic idea is to see criticism as an opportunity to learn. Sometimes criticism can be useful. It can help us see our mistakes and improve ourselves. The Stoics believe that we should not be afraid of criticism, but should welcome it as a chance to grow. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject." This means that we should not take all criticism seriously. We should think about whether the person criticizing us knows what they are talking about. If they do, we can learn from their words. If they do not, we can ignore them. The Stoics also taught us to focus on our own values and not on what others think of us. If we live according to our own principles and do what we believe is right, then the opinions of others should not matter. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This means that we often imagine that criticism is worse than it really is. We think that people's words will hurt us, but in reality they cannot harm us unless we let them. To handle criticism like a Stoic, we need to practice self-awareness. This means being aware of our thoughts and emotions. When someone criticizes us, we should take a moment to think about why we feel upset. Are we upset because we believe the criticism is true? Or are we upset because we fear what others will think of us? By understanding our feelings, we can respond in a more rational way. The Stoics also believed in the power of silence. Sometimes the best response to criticism is no response at all. When we argue with someone who criticizes us, we often make the situation worse. But if we stay silent, we show that we are not affected by their words. Silence can be a powerful way to show that we are in control of our emotions. Another important Stoic practice is to prepare ourselves for criticism. The Stoics believed in visualizing negative events before they happen. This is called negative visualization. By imagining that someone might criticize us, we can prepare our minds to stay calm when it happens. This way, when criticism comes, we are not surprised or upset. We are ready to handle it with grace. The Stoics also taught us to be humble. Humility means accepting that we are not perfect and that we can make mistakes. When someone criticizes us, we should not take it as a personal attack. Instead, we should see it as a reminder that we are human and that we can always improve. Humility helps us to stay open to feedback and to learn from our mistakes. Finally, the Stoics believed in the importance of inner peace. No matter what happens outside, we should always strive to keep our inner peace. Criticism can be loud and harsh, but if we have inner peace, it cannot disturb us. Inner peace comes from knowing ourselves, accepting ourselves and living according to our values. When we have inner peace, we can face criticism with a calm and strong mind. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to handling criticism is about focusing on what we can control, seeing criticism as an opportunity to learn, and maintaining our inner peace. It is not easy to stay calm when someone criticizes us, but with practice, we can learn to handle criticism in a way that makes us stronger and wiser. Remember, it is not the criticism that hurts us, but how we think about it. By thinking like a Stoic, we can turn criticism into a tool for growth and self-improvement. Let us not fear criticism, but embrace it as a part of life. Let us focus on our own values and not on the opinions of others. And let us always strive to keep our inner peace, no matter what happens outside. This is the Stoic way, and it is a powerful way to live a good and meaningful life.